Hey, what's up YouTube? On this video, I'm going to share with you 10 things that you didn't know about life insurance. I'm going to share with you some statistics about life insurance and hopefully motivate and inspire you to get life insurance if you don't already have some, and to make sure that you have enough if you already do. My name is Paris Clough, and this is Financial Self-Reliance. On this channel, we talk about the mindsets and the skill sets of the wealthy so that you can learn how to manage, protect, and grow your money. If that sounds like the kind of channel and the kind of community you want to be a part of, make sure that at some point during this video, if you're getting value out of it, that you hit the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the videos that I produce. All right, let me share with you a few statistics about life insurance, and then I'll share with you the 10 things that you probably didn't know about life insurance. Did you know that 40% of Americans don't even have life insurance at all? Did you know that 70 million Americans who do have life insurance think that they need to have more life insurance? 70 million Americans is about 20 to 25% of America. And lastly, did you know that 80% of people who shop for life insurance think that it's going to cost them more money than it actually does? I put a link in the description below if you'd like to see how much life insurance would cost you. So check out that link after the video is over and see if that's true. See if it's less than you think it is. All right, now let me share with you the 10 things you probably didn't know about life insurance. This is in no particular order, but the first thing is that life insurance is a critical part of your overall financial plan. It's a foundational part of a financial plan, in fact. As you're looking forward to your future with your financial goals, you're going to plan for a long life. In fact, that's the goal, is to live a long, fruitful life. But at some point, you're going to have to leave the earth. There's only two guarantees in life, and they say they're death and taxes. Taxes is a different video, but in this video, we can talk about planning and preparing for your death. Now, that's not very exciting, and you probably don't want to consider death on a day like today, but it's part of an overall plan that you should really consider, because when you do pass away, you're going to want to make sure that everything is in order so that everything passes from you to the next generation smoothly. And that's if you die at an old age. If you die at a younger age because of an accident or an illness or some other catastrophe, heaven forbid, you're going to want to have life insurance set aside to be able to take care of your spouse and your children and anyone else that you love. And that's a critical part of a financial plan so that you don't leave anybody in financial ruin or financial distress or financial strain. Having life insurance is a critical part and a foundational part of a strong financial plan. The second thing you probably didn't know about life insurance is there are several different types of life insurance. I actually have a video that I've done on the different types of life insurance, so I'll put a card and a link in the description below for you to be able to watch that. I have a whole playlist on life insurance. But there are two main types of life insurance, and within each there are actually subtypes. So the two main types of life insurance are term insurance, which is temporary, which lasts anywhere from 5 to 30 years, and in some cases more. And then there's permanent insurance, and there's different types of permanent insurance, and permanent insurance has a very powerful place, especially in estate planning. Term insurance is while you're going through life, and it has a great place while maybe you have some significant liabilities or significant debts that you need to take care of or would be needed to be taken care of in the event of your passing. But permanent insurance is actually an essential part of an estate plan and should be considered as part of your estate plan. If you have a good life insurance agent that knows what they're doing and knows what they're talking about, they'll be able to explain the difference between the two and help you get set up with the right amount of insurance and the right kind of insurance. If you have an agent that you're working with, go ahead and talk to them. If not, leave a comment below or hit me up at hello@financialselfreliance.net and I'll make sure that I help you any way I can. The third thing is something we've already talked about, that life insurance is significantly more affordable than people think. There's a lot of things that go into how much life insurance costs, like your age and your health and how much you're buying and how long you're buying it for. So depending on a lot of things, life insurance can actually be a lot less than you think. In most cases it is. So if you haven't had a quote recently, make sure that you take the time to get a quote and see how much it is for you. It doesn't cost you anything to get a free quote. In fact, I have a link in the description below for you to be able to get a free quote on some life insurance for you and your family. The fourth thing you probably didn't know about life insurance is that the best time to consider life insurance is when you have a big event in your life. Typically that's a marriage or the birth of a child. Maybe you graduated from college, maybe you bought your first house. There's a lot of reasons why you should increase or look at buying life insurance. Sometimes maybe you've bought life insurance when you first got married, and now that you've got a career and you've got more money coming in and you bought a house and you have your first child, maybe you need to add more life insurance. So it's a good time to review your life insurance, make sure you have sufficient for what you need, and to make sure that you're getting covered and protected the right way. You've got to protect your money, protect your assets. Everything that you're building for your family, you're building for your family's future. And if you don't protect it properly, that could be lost. So it's important for you to make sure that you have the right kind of insurance, the right amount of insurance, and the best times to do it as these big life events happen. The fifth thing that most people don't know about life insurance is that you can actually change your life insurance. You don't have to stay with the same life insurance carrier. In fact, when I share this with some of my clients, I use the analogy of refinancing your home loan. You're taking an old loan and you're refinancing it into a new loan with better terms and better features and better benefits so that you can have a better deal. And the same thing is possible potentially, or at least conceptually, with life insurance. If the life insurance product that you have now is not sufficient or it's the wrong kind, we can replace it with a better one and maybe even get better rates, better terms. Each company has a different set of terms, a different set of rates. So not all insurance carriers are going to cost the same amount of money. I've actually had a significant range with the same type of insurance because I shopped it around to different carriers. And when I brought that back to my clients, I told them you can spend anywhere from this to this depending on the company you choose. And they said, what's the difference? And I said, really, the only difference is the company. So we try to find the company that has the best deal, and then we'll provide that to you. That's why it's good to work with an insurance agent that's a broker, because they can shop it for you and find the best deal. The sixth thing that most people don't know about life insurance is that you'll probably need more than you think. And now a lot of people underestimate how much life insurance they need because they don't want to pay a lot of money. And one of the things that I'll tell you right now is that I've never had somebody tell me when their loved one passed away that they got too much life insurance. I have had people tell me, however, that they got too little or that they wish they had bought more. So if you're going to buy life insurance, I would err on the side of overestimating how much you need so that you make sure that you have sufficient and a little extra, because if you do pass away early, you're going to want to make sure that your family has enough and that you're going to be able to continue to pay the bills, stay in the house that they're living in, keep food on the table, and keep the lights turned on. That's something that you want to make sure happens. So making sure that you get the right amount of life insurance is a critical part of shopping for life insurance. And make sure that you work with an agent that's going to help you get the right amount. There's a lot of different ways to calculate how much you need, and different websites have different ways to calculate that. The seventh thing you probably didn't know about life insurance is that it pays really quickly. In fact, when my mother-in-law passed away many years ago, we were able to use the life insurance as collateral to pay for all of the funeral expenses, and the funeral home didn't charge us that money because they knew they were going to get paid so quickly. And because of that, we were able to take care of everything, and then when the life insurance proceeds came, the funeral home took what they needed, took what they wanted, what was their part, and then the family got the rest of it, and we were able to distribute that money to all of the heirs. Which leads into the eighth thing that most people don't know about life insurance proceeds is that they come to you income tax free, or they come to the beneficiary income tax free. This is one of the main reasons why life insurance is such a critical component to an estate plan. When you pass away, there's a lot of taxes that can be levied against your estate, and life insurance can take care of those. The other thing that's really neat is that when your family receives this money, they don't have to pay taxes on it, so they get to keep all of it. So if your spouse or your children you have set up as beneficiaries and they're going to receive a significant amount of money, they get to keep it all. And Uncle Sam doesn't get to get his hands on any of it. The ninth thing that life insurance does is it keeps your family safe and keeps them protected. If you were to pass away and you're looking down from heaven, you want to make sure that your family's doing well, and you want to make sure that they're doing okay. And by having proper life insurance, it allows them to stay in their home, keep the food on the table, keep the lights on, and it keeps them safe and protected, and maybe even fulfill some of the dreams that you have. If you have a dream with your spouse to be able to send your child to a certain school, that life insurance might be able to fund that opportunity. And so you can still see those goals and dreams that you had come to fruition even after you've passed. And so life insurance is a great way for you to protect your family. The 10th and final thing about life insurance that most people don't know is that life insurance can actually have living benefits. One of the things that customers joke with me about a lot of my clients will joke with me about, Paris, I don't really know about life insurance. It seems like it should be called death insurance because nobody gets anything until somebody dies, and I'm going to die and I don't get to have any of it. So it's going to go totally to my family. Well, what if I was to tell you that there are living benefits to certain types of life insurance policies? Things that you can do to use those benefits while you're still alive. Things like long-term care and other great benefits that you can continue to use while you're alive, and then when you pass away, have a death benefit as well. I hope this video helps you understand a little bit more about the importance of life insurance, how life insurance works, and some of the things that you may or may not have known about life insurance. I hope you learned a few things. I hope you got a lot out of this video. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.